It is episode 199. $1.99. 199. Dads is the World podcast. And how is everybody, huh? Everyone good? I hope you're good. The date today is November. I know I'm turning it down. November the is it fucking 23rd? The 23rd? It is we are heading into the Turkey Lurkey Day. Turkey Lurkey Day. We're heading into Turkey Lurkey Day. Yeah, dude. Can't hear Kevin. He wasn't talking.
All I said was yup.
Yeah, there we go. Can you hear him now?
Can you still not hear me? I'm still talking.
I mean, I can hear you. I don't know if they can. There he is. Yeah, she can hear you. Why is your shit low today, dude? What's going on?
Why is what?
Your mic
I don't know. I
is
don't.
low.
I haven't changed anything, so I have no fucking idea.
All right, let me. I
Oh
mean,
wait.
whatever. I can hear you. We'll hear it in post. 2 weeks off and y'all are new. I know. It happens every single time. Whenever there's a pause or a break, something goes awry because we don't know what the hell we're doing.
Is this better?
Jesus Christ, yes. Holy fuck.
Oh, okay. So for whatever reason, it connected to my webcam, which is why the volume wasn't right.
That's why. Haha.
Yup.
There we go. Yeah, it is much better.
Good.
Yeah, it's much better. Let me turn that down. Let me turn you down in my ear. Okay, there we go.
Much better.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Good.
There we go. Turn that down there. Better. Yeah. All right. So now that we got all the friggin' stuff out of the way, it's been a little over a week since we've been out, and took a break because we had to go to Disney. The Varsilla family drove the 18 hours down to Florida, if you will, and we took the trip to see the old Mickey Mouse, and yeah, it was a time. I'll say that.
How many arguments? How many arguments were there? Because I didn't realize. I thought it was just you guys going. I didn't realize the whole family was going again. So how many arguments did you
Um, a lot.
have?
A lot. Um, yeah, as per usual with any of those family vacations, it's usually the MO of it. Yeah, it's never you and I. I think people already
No,
know that.
I meant the family. Yeah, I meant the family, not you two.
Yeah, it's never us. But I mean, this was for the kids. I mean, for the little ones seem to enjoy. I mean, Lily's too small, so so this trip is really for Anara. Let's be fully, bro. I mean, Heather may say it was also for her, because it partly is because this is probably the last one that we'll do, hopefully forever. I don't ever want to go back down there ever again, unless if they somehow make it cheaper and affordable for regular people, but they won't. So, um, yeah. So we'll never go back down there again. Um, and Anara had the fucking time of her life. She every single day was I think she had a blasty blast. It was really quite cute to see a 2-year-old react the way that she was. Like there was a couple times where she wouldn't even let go of the characters, and the Disney rule of thumb for the cast members is that you don't let go of a hug. They don't let go until the other person lets go. It's like a belief that I don't even know what it's rooted into. I guess it's like some sort of belief that like, oh, we shouldn't because this is like their, you know, their only time to meet us, and we'll do this or whatever. I don't know, but there was a couple of characters where she wouldn't do that. Like she would not let go at all. But hold on, what is this? Need that. But otherwise, yeah, it was good. By the end of it, I was out. I did not want to be there anymore. Like maybe in general with kids, you aren't supposed to end the hug first, right? Right. Yeah. But yeah,
Strange.
Monday, heading into Monday, the last day of the park, I was out. There was a big blow up. Yeah.
No, I would have never guessed. I would have never guessed that your dad's wife caused a problem. Nope, never would have thought that.
Well, all right. So let's unpack that. All right. So her dad lives down in Florida. Okay. To much of his chagrin and what he thinks and what he says he did it because he's always wanted to live down in Florida. He wanted to live out Kaylani's dream, which is his late daughter's um, request and or dream. Apparently, was for her dad to work down in Disney. I guess I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, whatever. I only knew Kaylani for a short amount of time, so I mean, I'm not gonna say that's incorrect, but that's what he said. That's what he has said, and so he moved down there, but there is also speculation that he moved down there for his now wife, who's her
That's the real
kids.
reason.
Her kids moved down there, and just coincidentally, they decided to move down there around that same time. So coincidentally, so that's one. That's number one, and that's a point of contention that's been kind of like brewing under the surface that hasn't been talked about or obviously addressed by anybody in that family. So we get down there and it's all good, but they're like he was already like he didn't feel good. Like he met us with like a full on N95 mask, and so was her, because they
Jesus.
said they weren't sick or they were sick or something. I don't know. So whatever. That set the tone, and then heading into the parks. So this was every single day. I'm not lying to you when I say this. I'm not exaggerating. We would spend within like every 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes, we would spend about 10, 15 minutes um, discussing where everybody is, what's the next thing that we're hitting, what time should we do it, and yeah, just exercising every tiny little detail, because it was a mixture of like he would forget or maybe he wouldn't hear us when we would say it, or it was either one of the two, or maybe it was just him, but or her, but that was literally the mo every single fucking day. So like after we got done something, we would regroup together and then try to figure out what we're doing next, where everyone is for 15 fucking minutes. I'm like, bro, we are
Jesus.
burning daylight. And like I said, this happened every fucking 30, 40 minutes or maybe an hour. I'm not sure. But it happened all day long for every day that we were at the park. That's what was bugging me. It's not necessarily like the dramas or the arguments or the side. That shit, whatever. It's not my business. I don't fucking care. As long as it doesn't come over to my side of the plate, which is it doesn't hinder the kids or what the wife's doing, I don't care. You guys figure the fuck out. You guys are adults. Figure it out. Um, but that's what drew me. That's what chiseled my patience away. Like that legit um wore me down. Um, anyway, off topic. But um, what was the fucking thing? Oh yeah, what she did to ruin the thing. Gotcha. I
Yeah.
forgot. My bad. Um, so so Izzy turned 18 while we were on vacation, and we had reserved a character dining plan, like a restaurant. So we reserved like a party of 11 at this restaurant where like four of the characters would come out and meet everybody, and it was like a buffet style kind of a thing. But in the reservations, for you to reserve a table like that big, um, you have to reserve like at least 30 days out. So we did that, and we had planned it to where the two littles weren't going to get charged for their meals because they were just going to eat off of our plate. And that is like kind of in their thing that they wouldn't charge you because they're so little or whatever. So that was the plan. 11 adults, two littles, but the two littles wouldn't count because they would just eat off our plate. So there was like I don't remember what day it was. I think it was maybe the day after Friday, Saturday, I think. Maybe it was Saturday. Um, but her dad and his wife were like kind of like whispering to each other throughout the day, and I didn't really catch any of this, but they did bring up about the meal, the character meal, and they were like, "Hey, do the two little ones have to pay?" And we're like, "No." Well, I didn't say I don't care. So Heather said no. She knows all the answers. She said no, they were going to eat off her plate. And they kind of contested with it. They're like, "Are you sure?" Cuz her daughter went and did it and she got charged for it. And Heather reiterated like, "No, she shouldn't have." And like they made her confirm it by texting someone at the Disney app to make sure and calling to confirm. So when she did that, as soon as she confirmed both times, they went back to the whispering and whatever. And Heather's got the ears of a goddamn jilted lady, so she heard like everything. Um, so she heard them discussing about her kids coming to that same dinner that we had reserved. Um, which I don't know how the hell they were gonna do. I guess they were just gonna pop in. I guess I don't know. I don't know if they had reservation. My assumption is that they had it reserved for the same day that we did it on a separate ticket, and they were just going to waltz in there and just join us. I guess. And Heather was not happy about that because it wasn't. They didn't ask. They didn't bring it up. This was on the itinerary for 30 days. Like this has been planned for a long time. So they had a very huge open window to bring it up. And Heather's one of those people that doesn't like sudden changes. Um, so that led into a pretty heated battle. Cuz like after they found that out and did the whispering, like it was like we didn't really get a confirmation on it. Like it was just kind of like, we're not sure if they're doing this or not. So we were just kind of walking on eggshells. But then, like a couple days after, like maybe the night before, I think, they had spoken to it to Liam about him meeting her side of the family and that he needs to be on his best behavior or whatever and whatnot. And Liam was like, "What the fuck?" So he told us what they said. And he said, "Hey, Diane, they said that we're gonna meet her side of the family for that lunch. Is that true?" And that's when like fucking Mount Vesuvius blew up, dude. It was we got back to the room to our Airbnb and it was fucking it was weird because they had met us at the house before we got there and they were sitting down just quiet sitting away from each other all quiet and stuff. We're like, the fuck? So the mood was already weird. And then I don't know how it came up. I don't know if they brought it up. I don't know if they said, "Hey, her kids are gonna meet us there" or whatever. Or I don't really remember. I just remember just shit went to 100 real fast. And everything that came under the surface, like him moving and all that stuff, and just blew up under the surface, man. It was crazy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They said that they told us, and they most certainly did not, because Heather would have like accounted for it. Yeah, dude, it was great. It was awesome.
That's
But
fucked, dude.
that was the biggest blow up there. There were like tiny little micro blow ups throughout the whole thing. Um, so yeah, it was a good time. Yeah, Disney was great. Yeah, the day after that fight, we were at the park, and dude, it was like, it was so awkward, dude. Well, the funny thing was that they came back. So after the big blow up, there was like maybe 30, 40 minutes of like whatever, and then they come back. They knocked the door because it was my brother in law's birthday that same day, so they came back to fucking blow out a cake. You know what I mean? Light the candles and blow out a cake, and like I'm like, what the fuck even is going on? And like they didn't even acknowledge it. They didn't even apologize. Nothing. Like it was just it just had never happened, dude. It was crazy,
Dude,
crazy.
I'm surprised Heather didn't like say something to him and be like, "What the fuck?"
No, Heather
I'm
didn't want to.
surprised.
Heather didn't want to bring it up because she just didn't want to open up the wound again. You know what I mean? She just wanted to like, whatever, dude. It's late. I just want to get this
Oh, I
fucking
would have
day over
fucking
with.
poured salt in that shit. I would have dumped all the salt in that wound.
I think she would have too, but if the kid, she didn't want to do it in front of the kids. So that fight had already happened in front of the three kids. So like the two littles, thank God, were upstairs. Like our niece was um like observant enough to see where it was headed, and she took the two little ones upstairs.
Oh boy.
You know, or at least the other little one. I'm not sure. I think we put the other one down. Um, but yeah, the problem is the kids and my dad's just a pushover, so I feel bad for him too. Yeah, it's a whole fucking thing. Oh yeah, dude. So like dude, I've got stuff on her, dude. God damn, dude. Like I already did not like her because of that one story that we told on this podcast before at the beach, where that random family like found a spot and it was not even like anywhere near us. It was like maybe 8 feet away from where we were sitting. So it wasn't like close, but it's the beach, man. You're gonna get fucking sidled up with some people. No matter how far back you go, they're just that's just the risky fucking take. But but she yelled at that family, like legit in public, yelled at. Like she started off by like doing snide comments, but it was loud enough for the other people to hear because then it got uncomfortable, and then they addressed it, and then it turned into a whole fucking thing. So that's what
Jesus.
immediately stamped me to be like, oh, I don't like you. You just made a fucking problem with this family of three for no fucking reason, just because they're 10 feet away from you. Like, who fucking cares? It's the beach. You're in a public setting. You don't like it? Make more money and go to the private part of the beach. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. Welcome to the world. Hello. Um, dude, there was twice. There was multiple times where she like made it awkward with other fucking people, dude. At that trip. Like other people would like I don't know, just be people in a crowded area, and like she'd make loud comments for them to fucking hear. I'm like, dude, what is your problem? What is your fucking problem? That the Hispanic family one, that one really pissed me the fuck off. Like she was really fucking lucky. I didn't fucking just grab all the shit that your dad and her were saying and just throw it out into the street. I was so fucking pissed. So like we were lining up for this fucking stupid parade. Okay? So for that, we had to like save spots. So we found a spot on the sidewalk next to like this trash can, and we just kind of plopped there. And were like, "Oh, we need to set stuff out and save space because they're going to go ahead and move in and take everything." And we did that, but they kept bringing it up. So we did it. We had these fucking spots out already for these empty fucking people that weren't there because everyone was fucking scattered. And so there was like a backpack on the floor here, a sweatshirt here, another backpack, and whatever, dude. And we already had the stuff set. But like the whole time they kept talking about it. Like, but they were like doing like they're like, hey, make sure they don't move in. And the people next to us were this Hispanic family of fucking 4 or 5 or whatever. No, your dad was doing it too, dude. Your dad was doing it too. You weren't there because you left to go get snacks or whatever, and he was next to the trash can telling her to make sure to put the fucking spots there. Yeah, dude, it pissed me the fuck off. So she was moving shit around to make sure, and like they weren't even discreet about it. Like they just kept talking about it. So like it eventually built up. Like they saw it and they would hear it and they would like react to it. And at some point, I don't know if they said this before you got back, but the mom that was sitting down next to us, like they told her, they're like, "Don't worry, we're not gonna move in on your spots." And she's like, "Oh man," like, and they kept going, dude. I'm like, bro, so fucking embarrassing, dude. I was so fucking embarrassed.
Dude.
I was pissed.
She
Pissed.
sounds like a stuck-up, uppity bitch.
Well, what made it worse was that like I understand it from his point of view, but you don't have to keep doing it. Like we've already got enough spots. It's gonna get crowded either way. You're in Disney, dude. Like this shit sucks. All right? It sucks. People are gonna fucking find their way over here, dude. Cause guess what? We found out that was the wrong fucking spot for the parade. The parade didn't even go that route. So we had to find another fucking spot.
That's the shitty part is like those people also paid thousands of dollars to go there. So like you don't get to like monopolize the space. They fucking paid money to get there too. Like,
you don't get to fucking dictate how the fucking world is gonna fucking do shit. You don't get to fucking do it. Because how they were saying it, it made it seem racial. Like it got to a point where it felt racial. Like, dude, it was insane. And I don't know. I don't know. I highly doubt it is, but I don't know. But it just so happened to be that, you know, they were with the resub during a racial conversation. Nice, man. Your timing is fucking your timing is on point today. Good shit.
Yeah, I'm on it, man.
Thank you for the Prime subscription there, Kevin. I don't think so either, but like they just kept saying this quote, and I quote, "They're going to move in to our spots. They're just going to go in and take it. So make sure they don't." Like they kept saying that over and over and over again. And the people fucking noticed. That family knew. Like they heard it. They heard it. They saw it. Like when Liam was sitting down on the curb, they would like fucking Diane would be like, "Hey, make sure you move and widen out and stuff, dude." I'm like, bro, fucking chill, dude. Who fucking cares? And the spot that we were in was just for like the fireworks. So like people camped out early for the fireworks and people camped out for the parade. Like that was
right.
That's what it was.
What?
That's new.
That's not new. It's been there.
No, it's new, Kevin.
Lies.
You don't know about it.
It's new, Kevin.
I've been collecting these NECA figures, and I just got Angela from
Whoa, dude.
Royals, and
You better fucking
just now recognize it.
Better chill out with that hard A at the end, dude. You better calm down. But yeah, that was yeah, dude. It was fun. There was a lot of times where I wanted to like punch people in the face, but that day, since it was the last day,
I wouldn't be able to be around somebody like that, dude. My mouth would get the better of me. I'd definitely be telling her what I think.
Well, there was I just yeah. I mean, on that trip, there were times that like I think it was visibly you could tell that I was like not happy at all, especially towards the tail end, because like I would just walk away, I would just be quiet and just be like, all right, let's get the fuck on. I don't fucking care. I just want to fucking leave this hellhole.
Man, the worst one you've ever had, and it's your last one? That fucking sucks. What a fucking shitty way to end your last trip to Disney. That's shit. I mean, there wasn't really much going on here that happened. I mean, we did lose our dog, so that sucked. But we had to put our dog down because
Kevin just lost his dog. We were out on Disney. That sucks, man. Yeah, I saw that text, man. It sucks, man.
Yeah, so she started like it was Freya wasn't like this. She was always very like loving, and she like snapped at Logan. She snapped one day. She snapped at Logan, and then one day she was sitting out here on the chair with Emma during school, which she's always done. Like they've always sat together while Emma was in school, and then I heard a, and I knew the sound. Like I knew that bark sound. Like there's a sound that dogs make when they bark and bite. And I came running out and I asked them what happened, and she's standing off to the side and she's like looking sad, and she said that Freya snapped at her.
Mm-hmm.
And then Freya also pounced on the cat and like actually injured the cat, and she was snarling. So it was time. Like we couldn't chance. In good conscience, we couldn't chance that happening. Like if Freya snapped and then she grabbed a hold of one of our kids, it could be really bad. Or if somebody comes over and Freya just decides that she's going to snap. So we decided to have her put down, and we had the vet come out, and she did it all in the front yard. But that was rough, man. Mostly just watching my kids, and especially Lauren, struggle with that. That was hard.
Oh, you made your kids watch?
Dude. Yes.
Oh my god,
yes,
dude!
Kids,
What the fuck?
I didn't make them watch.
Holy shit!
Watch, dude, but like, look, dude, you can make fun of me all you want, but like, it's important that kids understand life and death, and that this is part of it. That like, I'm not gonna hide this from you. I'm not gonna I want you to experience these feelings. I want you to know what these emotions are like. I'm not gonna just be like, oh, the dog's gone now, though you're never gonna be able to say bye. Like, we gave them a chance. We offered them. Do you want to say bye? So they came out and they gave her a hug and kiss and petted her for a little while, and then then they did the shot stuff, and then she slowly fell asleep.
Oh
and
my god, Kevin, you're traumatizing your children, dude. Oh shit! Oh, you're frozen. Oh no! Oh no! What's going on?
And Emma was about Logan's age when Jasmine, when we had to put Jasmine down. So yeah, I mean, definitely, I think it's important that kids feel those emotions and understand that this is life. Like we all have our time. It's all going to happen, and this is a good learning experience for you to like understand these emotions and feel them. And I feel like it's important. I don't think we should hide them from that.
No, I would do the talk, but I wouldn't. I don't know if I would like let them watch, especially like at a certain age. Like, I don't know. You do you, dude. It's your kids. But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I'd be worried if they come back and like, Emma and Logan are like collecting dead things.
It ain't gonna be like that.
Dude, they're gonna be like, Dad, it's okay. It's natural for them to be passed away, dude. You just want to...
I mean, they obviously explained it to him in in their terms.
Kevin's gonna come in one day and like they're just gonna be in their dark room listening to My Chemical Romance, dude.
What was weird is we didn't understand what was happening. Like all of a sudden, it was just like something snapped. So we talked to the vet, and we were like, we don't understand. Like she's all but 9 years old. She's never been like this. And the vet said that she could be getting Alzheimer's, dementia, like this, at this age. And there's mental health issues. She said at this age with dogs, sometimes they go in decline, and this won't get better. She said, yes, you could take her to vet and you can get Wellbutrin for her, but it's not going to change anything. Like this isn't something that's going to get better. And she very much reassured us that we were making the right choice, and that we weren't wrong in this choice. So I mean that made sense. She's like, mental health is a thing with dogs too. She said, and if they start to get Alzheimer's disease, they just like humans, just like people, they get snappy, they get mean. Like it's just not Freya anymore. And I and Lauren did not want to have to chance that. Have one of our kids get killed or hurt really bad, or somebody else, like one of my friends or a family member that comes over, It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
That's why you should have just sat the dog down, had a therapy session, be like, if you need to talk about it. Imagine if we approach it that same way. That's such a far right approach. People are like, They're depressed. Got to put them down. Sorry, guys. It happens, man. It's not gonna get.
It's stupid.
I know.
It's also
it's
crazy
so dumb.
expensive to have that shit done too. It was
Oh,
like
dude.
$600 for that.
Yeah,
shit,
dude. We bitch about our fucking insurances and rising medical costs, but dude, vets are just as bad, dude. It's terrible. It's terrible.
I mean,
Like-
it might have been cheaper had we taken her to like a normal vet, but we had like that. What is it, Heavenly Paws or Heavenly
Yes.
something or another, where
Yeah.
they come out. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it might have been cheaper to take her somewhere. And another concern we had is if she were to bite somebody, and that were to happen, they would come and take her and they'd put her down and she'd be alone. This way, like, she passed, yes, that sucks, but she's surrounded by all of us. Like, she wasn't alone. You know, we were all there. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. Really, it would be more to go to a vet? I'm surprised. I thought this was expensive. And I thought it was expensive because they come out and because they then cremate and they spread the ashes and do the paw print and all that stuff that they do. Give you some of the hair.
But yeah, I don't.
So
That sucks, man. I'm still waiting on when you come back and your kids just being like standing on the rooftops and I scream your heart out.
we are gonna eventually get another dog, but we're gonna wait till like the spring, and we're looking at getting a purebred lab. Lauren wants a purebred chocolate lab named Thor. She's got it all figured out already. But like to do that route, it's not cheap to get purebred. It's like $2,000.
Dude, it's not cheap to
get
get a
purebred
fucking dog,
dog.
period, dude. It's just not. It's if you want like a
So if
young
it
pup
were-
from like a farm or some shit, it's not cheap anywhere.
Yeah, so this, I mean, if it weren't for the $2,000, I'm sure Lauren would have went out and gotten the dog just to cope for her
Mhm.
sadness. But that's the only thing holding her back is it's $2,000 to go get a purebred lab.
Yeah. When I was a young boy, my father took me to the city
Oh my God.
to see a marching band. Dad, can we listen to this song? Just laying there in the dark, staring at the ceiling. Did you finish your homework? And all of a sudden you just hear, and he said, will you defeat them? You demons, all the non-believers. Oh,
You're the one
man.
that knows this song, apparently.
Oh, dude. Oh, yeah, dude. Just candles all around her. You know what I mean? It's like, Dad,
I think you just muted. Did you mute yourself? I don't hear you anymore.
I really love the color black. You can't hear me? Hello? Oh my gosh, why do we fucking do this?
I can't hear you no more.
How about now?
Well,
Hello?
what the fuck happened?
I don't know.
'Cause I can't hear a word that Ryan says. It's completely
Oh
silent.
my gosh. I know. Well, on the call thing, my thing says it. It picks up
No,
my
wait,
thing.
now I hear you.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know. You tell me, bro. That's on your end, dude. My
I don't know what
screen
the fuck happened.
my screen still indicates purple when I talk. You know what I mean? Purple.
Yeah, I don't know.
Purple like my
while you were-
heart.
While you were in Disney, I fucking the new truck that we got, well, new to us.
Oh god.
Fucking service engine light came on, dude.
Isn't it brand new?
It's a 2016, so it's new to us.
Oh, I thought you guys bought it brand new.
No, it's got 76,000 miles on it, so that's not a lot of mileage when it comes to cars nowadays.
No.
But still, the fact that the fucking service engine light came on,
And it's
I
only
was
been
like,
a
are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, it's not
Dude,
even a
it's not
month.
even been 3 weeks. So yeah, it's like barely 3 weeks. So I call him and I'm like, hey, I just bought this truck from you like not even 3 weeks ago, and we haven't even made the first payment yet, and it's got a service engine light. And I said, I already looked at I have one of those scanners you can find out what the codes are.
Yeah.
I said, I already looked that up, and I said it has to do with the emission system. And I said, I already checked the gas cap because that's the easy part is checking the gas cap. And I said that changed nothing. And then they were telling me that I said, I said, now you're not going to charge me for this, right? Because this is under warranty. And they said, well, you have the powertrain warranty. I said, yeah, but we pay the extra $40 a month to get the extended. And they said, yes, but that's for the extended part. That's for the extra 2 years. And I said, but we have 3 months. And they were like, you don't have that. And dude, I lost my shit. I'm usually like, because since I've worked retail, I'm usually pretty level-headed with this shit. But I was pissed. I was already irritated because I have this service engine light after all the shit we went through with the Jeep. Because I told the guy, I was like, dude, I just gave you guys $6,000 for the Jeep, and then another $1,000 or $2,000 on top of that. After what you did, it didn't fix the Jeep. What's going on? Fix the gain on his mic. I don't know what any of that means. So you just got to deal with it.
Yeah, you guys need to understand that Kevin's a bit of like a boomer when it comes to microphones, cameras, and all that shit, dude. It's been 3 years of this stuff, guys. Come on, nothing's changed. So the gain, what they're talking about, I don't know if you can. I doubt that you're able to on your thing. She's saying back away from the mic, dude. In all caps, Mo, you need to fucking chill out, dude. Go do some homework. Go put your kid to bed, dude. Fucking chill. Anyway, so they're gonna charge you for the fucking emissions thing?
Yeah, so they were gonna charge me, and I said that's not acceptable. I'm not paying you. I already gave you thousands of dollars for the Jeep that I don't even have anymore, and I'm still paying on that. I don't even have the fucking car. I said, and then we just gave you $28,000 for this fucking truck, and now I have this issue. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, you don't have the coverage for it, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, I got started getting irritated. The guy was like, so do you want to keep the appointment? I said, well, what the fuck else am I going to do? I can't fucking cancel it because this is just going to get worse. So yeah, of course I want to keep the fucking appointment. And I said, so thanks for fucking nothing. And I hung up the phone. And I texted Lauren. I said, you're going to have to deal with this because if I have to continue, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to punch somebody in the fucking mouth. I said, because I don't have the patience for this and I'm going to make them fucking cry. They are going to want to off themselves because I'm so mad. So she ended up calling them, and I had the paperwork in front of me where we have this 3-month warranty right out the door, and it covers 100% everything, 100%. Mm-hmm. So then she took that in and she showed it to them, and then they eventually honored it, and we were like, look, we need you to make a copy of this and give me that back. I'm not leaving without it. So they made a copy of it, they gave it back, and then they took the truck and they eventually fixed everything, and it was, I don't know what the fuck it was. Something to do with the emission system, and they changed like 2 things out. And then they found that they thought there was a leak with the air suspension system, and they did a bunch of testing with that and did something with that and fixed that problem too. So hopefully we're good. I got it at Thornton over in Redline by across from Giant.
I know exactly where that is. Yeah.
It's the same place we got the Jeep, but we bought back then when we got the Jeep, it was Alexander's, I think it was called.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, Lay's Alexander, I think it was called then, but then it was bought out by Thornton. So.
Mm-hmm. Damn, dude.
So it was at the shop for a couple of days. Now we have it back, and I haven't had any issues with it yet. And I'm assuming by the time that 3 months is up, everything's gonna fall apart. Like, thankfully, we have a powertrain warranty. So that's anything that that makes the car move and run. And we paid that extra $40. So we did see that if we do have to take it in, we just have to pay them like $50, and then they fix whatever the thing is. So we'll see how it goes.
That's how it was with the Kia we had before we got the van. Yeah.
Dude, I was so mad. I was like, don't fucking tell me I don't have a warranty. I have the paperwork right in front of me, motherfucker. It shows me full warranty. Full. And it lists everything. Fix your shit. Fix this. Make it fucking right.
Yeah, but but dude, it's I don't know, man. It's just it is that is probably the epitome of what American value is trying to get out from under like the common guy. Like I feel like that's like the MO. There's always someone that's trying to shiest you out of an extra couple of bucks or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Like nothing's more American than that bullshit.
Yeah. I was so fucking mad, dude. Like all those years of working in retail, and we're always hearing the customer's always right, and then I go in there and I'm like,
Nah.
motherfuckers. Sometimes the customers aren't right, but like this time I was fucking right. Like,
No, but
that's
that's how what these places are, man. They'll be like, oh well, even though your paperwork says that it does this, if you really look at this fine print that is on the back side of this page that is about 40 pages down the line, it actually says it excludes XYZ. So
Yeah.
if you would have read your contract, you guys would have been able to fucking do it. You know what I mean?
Like
It's like that kind of bullshit.
there's some stuff I wouldn't mind like adding to the truck or changing some things, but I'm afraid to do anything because we have that 2-year warranty, and I'm afraid that if I do
Yeah,
anything,
you're gonna
they'll say it voids
you're gonna
it.
void it. You're gonna void the warranty, but if you do anything with that truck.
So I'm just gonna wait out the 2 years unless we extend it further, and then I'll do whatever it is I want to do. But I was so mad, dude. I was so fucking mad.
That's
Like it's just it
crazy.
Like, don't fucking try to pull shit with me. I'm not stupid. Like especially if like they want to like if they're gonna work on my car and then they try to give me a line of bullshit. I'm like, I already looked this up, right? Like I've already informed myself on this and read some stuff about this, and I know that this is how it works. So don't fucking try to give me a line of bullshit. I'm not some dumbass coming in here that doesn't know anything about anything. Like I came prepared, motherfucker.
Mhm.
And if it would have been anybody else, not anybody, but there's like somebody was saying in the chat that some people would have just gave up. And then those people would have got fucked, dude. Like you can't just walking in the door just to pull your car into the garage is $175 right off the bat just to pull it in, $175. And then God forbid they have to fucking do any work, $1,000 minimum guaranteed. I never both times that we had the Jeep worked on there, thousands of dollars, thousands. Like I
Mhm.
mean, we paid off the day we got the truck. Like the next day, we paid off the Jeep, like from the last loan we had to get from them. We still have $1,600 on a credit card from the Jeep that we also have to pay off. Like it's super fucking irritating. And then when we sold the Jeep to them because we traded it in, they were like, "Well, we can't really give you much for it." And I'm like, "Can you at least give me $6,000? Like, can you at least give me what the fuck I just had to pay you?" No, we can give you $1,200.
What?
We're gonna send it to auction, and they're gonna sell it for parts. Like they're gonna get it for cheap. So we can't give you more than that. We gotta give you $1,200.
You took it. You paid. Oh, over in Meineke. Gotcha. Yeah, that was just yeah. So like when we got back from Florida, my brother-in-law stayed with us. He drove back with us. But his car wouldn't like it started, but it just sounded like shit. So we found out that his coils and spark plugs need to be replaced,
Yeah.
which was hilarious because that is exactly what happened to the Kia when we went to Virginia that one time, like a year ago. Like it would start on and it would accelerate, but it would shake really bad when you get like over a certain amount of speed. So we had to drive back to Virginia like at 50 or something like that. But it would shake real bad. And the service code that kept popping up was just like the engine or some shit. But it wasn't. It was just spark plugs and coils. Which in retrospect isn't very expensive and like from what I've been told, not very hard to do. But if you take it to a shop, it's like $1,000 for them to do it. They're like, hey, it's so hard to do. We have to do all this stuff. Labor is $60.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, dude. Because like, oh, we have to do all this stuff, but dude, you have all the right tools. You have the best equipment possible. Like, don't give me that shit.
Well, what's funny is that like when you go to
If I
places
wanted
like
to, I
that,
could do it
dude.
at home, and it's gonna take me. If I wanted to, I could do it at home, but it's gonna take me 5 fucking days. Like you
Yeah.
can do it in a day. Why do I have to pay you so much fucking money?
Because the fucking people up top get the biggest cut, dude. Because you go there and you look at the mechanics that are there. You know what I mean? That actually do all the hard work. They drive in on like dilapidated fucking bullshit Honda Civics with fucking Punisher stickers on the back. They're fucking smoking cigarettes that are like obviously made from home. They're not like store bought cigarettes. They're like penny to penny doing all this shit. Meanwhile, all the sales. Meanwhile, the sales reps are all coming in on giant lifted fucking trucks with nut sacks at the bottom of it, dude. Dude, it's so fucking funny, dude. It's every fucking garage. It's every goddamn dealership you walk into. Every single fucking one, dude.
Dude, I was like, I didn't realize this, but when we were car shopping, we were talking to the one salesman because I was like, why can't you give me $6,000 for the Jeep? And I didn't realize that the garage that's connected to these dealerships is actually a total separate entity. Like they work separately. So like they still have to so like the car dealership has to pay the garage for the work they do. So I didn't realize that because I thought it was all one thing, and I was like, I don't understand what y'all are gonna make all this money, like you're just gonna do the work, like you don't have to pay them anything. But yeah, it's totally a thing that like the dealership then has to pay the garage, even though they're connected. They're separate entities. I had no fucking idea.
Yeah, but it's again, it's just a microcosm of how this country works. Like the fucking the guys that are actually doing the legit hard work are the ones that are just fucking scraping by. Meanwhile, the ones that just talk the whole fucking time when there's no business, they're standing around looking at their phones, jerking off. They drive away in a Miata from 1977, dude. Like, dude, I'm like, what the fuck is going on, dude? I just watched that guy pick his nose and wipe it on the fucking window. Why is he driving away in a fucking car that's 3 times my fucking salary in a year? What the fuck, dude? It's hilarious, man. But it's again, that is the microcosm of this freaking country. But it's just funny. Yeah, it is true because it's just something I've noticed. I've never worked in an auto shop. I've never worked in like a tire, anything that has to do with cars. I've never worked in any of them. I've known one guy that worked in them. And even then we didn't really fucking talk or anything like that. Like we didn't get into it that much. But it's just something you just fucking notice. Like if you really just take a look, like it's you see the cars parked out there, the shittiest ones are the ones driven by the mechanics, dude. And they're like being held by like tape and shit. Like Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Yeah.
And dude, they look so beaten down. Like they look like they just survived the 1920s depression. It's so terrible, dude. It looks so bad. And I never understood it, dude. I'm like, how the fuck are you fucking just barely making it by, dude?
on, on a different subject, a little bit happier news. I went with Brandon yesterday. Went to see the new Predator movie. Dude, 10 out of 10. 10 out of fucking 10. It was non-stop action. There was barely any lulls in the combat. And then when there was, it was like there was good comedy things that were like there was like some good one-liners and things in that movie. 10 out of 10. Probably the best movie of this year, dude. It was so good.
Well, I like what they're doing. So Predator and Alien are in the same universe. I don't know if anyone put that 2 and 2 together, but they are within the same universe. They are canon to each other. So what they're doing with the Alien franchise ever since Romulus, dude, I love how it's going. And so seeing that rise in the Alien franchise, you kind of see it with Predator because they did it with Prey. Did you watch Prey on the Hulu movie? Dude, that movie was fucking sick, dude.
Dude, that movie is what turned Predator around, which is what made Predator so great. Because before that, Predator was just fucking failing.
It was Predators, dude, was terrible. They put Adrian Brody in it, and he couldn't even fucking save it, dude. Like it was awful. It's so fucking. I like that they're adding a human element.
Yep.
To these movies.
They kind of humanize. This isn't a spoiler, but they kind of humanize the Predator in this most recent movie, and I love it. I fucking loved it.
And the androids, what they're doing with the androids and the synthetics is, dude, top notch. Yeah. I love it. I think it's fucking fantastic. Because really, what they're painting is that like pretty much anything that's human made is the evil. And like nature, like the aliens are just basic nature, like the rule of just law and nature. They're just acting within their law. But all the horrific shit, the backstabby thriller shit, that all comes from either the humans or human made, which is like Alien Earth. Like, did you watch Alien Earth?
Oh yeah, we watched all of it,
dude. So fucking fantastic, so good. It's great. So I'm glad. Yeah, that's probably gonna come onto our when it comes out on streaming. We'll probably end up watching it. But yeah,
Solid, dude. Solid movie. It's definitely worth a watch. I
yeah,
can't wait to watch
because
it again.
that trailer was like, because I love how that trailer is, because you're just like, who the fuck is this half? Who
Yeah,
is this
who's
head
got this
talking to the
half lady
predator?
hanging out on his
Yeah,
back like a
and why
backpack?
is she talking to him like that? Like that's so rude. Like this fucking predator, you're just a talking head. Why don't you shut up,
Dude,
you dumb bitch?
the fucking like camaraderie and the comedy between those two is so good, man. I mean, the theater was cracking up laughing at many a times, and you wouldn't think a Predator movie that you'd be like, it was like watching an action comedy, dude. It was so good.
Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait to see it. All right. Whew. My chest hurts. Dude, everyone got
Uh-oh.
sick on that trip.
No, that sounds
Heading
about
back
right.
during and heading back, everyone got sick. Heather
I'm on the
and
tail end of being sick.
Heather and her brother got like this stomach virus or whatever. And then I got like a respiratory thing, but it could either be my sinuses or just be a cold. I'm not sure. But got it there. Anara's got a bit of a cold. Like today is her, like she's got a nasty cough, and the littlest one has had like a runny nose. And dude, we've been doing the boogie sucking. They hate it. They hate it so much. The nose
Yeah,
Frida thing.
we had some cold go through the house recently. I'm still on the tail end. I just have this like lingering cough for like 2 weeks now. But yeah, it's that time of year. Everybody's got to get the fucking colds and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it's just I don't know. It's just funny because like we got that, like I said in the beginning, like they were all like masked up and everything like that, and like how they are on the spectrum of political. It's hilarious. I'm like, dude.
What are you talking about?
I was like, why
There
are
ain't
you
no
wearing
fucking
that? Yeah, I was like, those don't work. Remember? Like, what are you, what are you doing?
there ain't no fucking spectrum of political in Florida. It's all super far fucking right, dude.
Dude, it's so fucking funny, dude. It's hilarious. Like the amount of times I had to like to bite my tongue because like I was already on the road of like being unhappy. So I was dude, I had to suppress the gremlin a lot of times during that trip. I had to suppress the gremlin.
Oh, man.
Every now and again the wife would like look at me and give me that eye. They probably think it's okay because I did drop a couple ice jokes. I was like I better I'm like I better watch out. They're gonna come get me. They're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, you know what I'm talking about.
I'm surprised they weren't in Disney
Yeah,
arresting
this
people.
this cup ain't the only thing that had ice in it. You know what I mean? I feel bad that you had to not. It's fine, babe. Like the only thing I took out of that trip was that I got to spend time with you guys, with the family, with the little spots of like happy moments and pictures and stuff like that. JR told me Ein was drunk one time. I was on Epcot. At Epcot, which is the adult park. I had a couple shots of sake and I had a drink. So yeah, I was good. I was dancing, probably, maybe. I don't remember. It was fun. But yeah, that's what I took out of it. I got to spend some time. I got to see the happy faces of Anara and you and all that stuff. Like when you guys met the characters and got to ride the rides. It just sucked because like most of the time you were stressed out because of what was going on. Like I felt bad that because you're the one that planned all this, you should be the one to get the most out of it, and you didn't. I
We
don't
should
care.
all like
You know what I
when
mean?
we go on these like vacations and they're always like super stressful. We always post like the super happy pictures, right? We should just post like pissed off pictures. This is what we really look like most of the time. This was 3 seconds of a photo where we acted like we were super thrilled.
Yeah. The Star Wars land is always a good time for me. That's probably my place. Like what Harry Potter is for you in Universal is Star Wars for me. Like I
Did
was
you
the
guys see that?
happiest there.
Mario's not in Disney World. That's Disneyland.
It's
isn't it?
no, it's Universal.
Oh, did you guys go to Universal or no?
No, fuck that, dude. That's fucking
Oh.
just as expensive, dude. Dude. It's crazy. Because now that they're adding the Mario shit to that land and a couple of other stuff, like the How to Train Your Dragon and whatnot. Like they jack the prices up, dude. So it's crazy. Because we were thinking about like doing like a day to go there, but like there's no way. So we just solely focused on Disney on this one.
Damn, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, I had a good time. It was fine. Yeah. We had rough spots, a little rough edges at the end, but whatever. But yeah, Epcot was great. If Epcot's probably the most fun that you'll have if you're an adult.
Yeah, I think I've been to all of those things because when I went with my dad, we went to Epcot, Universal, Disney World. We hit all of the things, but that was like, I don't know, 90s, so it was
Yeah.
forever ago. It's probably way more affordable.
Dude, it's crazy how affordable it was back then. Like the tickets used to come with like after night hours or some shit. I don't know. They would throw in a bunch of stuff. They wouldn't have to like they didn't just nickel and dime you every single fucking time. But anyway.
Yeah, I remember when I went with my senior year, we had a class trip, and I had to pay like $900, but I could do it over the school year, so I just make payments to do it. And to think that $900 got me a week's vacation in Disney is fucking insane.
That's
It's
crazy.
insane.
I wish that was a thing.
That
God,
was
that's
in
crazy.
2002, dude. I think it was like
Yeah.
$800 or $900 I had to pay. Like,
Yeah.
and that got me there. Got me food, all the things.
Yep.
Like,
Yep. Well, back then,
Nuts,
like
dude.
when we used to do it back in the day, we used to like stay on property. So if you stayed on property, you would automatically get after hours at the park. And then I think it came with like, did it come with a dining plan? I don't know if it did or didn't, but if you stayed at the resort on thing, you would get like perks of doing it. And the after hours was like one of them. And I think you would get fast pass as well, I think, or the genie or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
it was. I don't know.
I think we
I don't
stayed
remember.
on park when I went with my dad. I remember like, is there maybe it's not even there anymore. Is there like a place in the park where you stay called like Alligator Alley or something? Because I remember there being a bunch of like alligator signs for the place that we stayed in.
I think
But-
so. There's some of the resorts have changed, but maybe I think so. But yeah,
Yeah.
Heather, yeah, yep, free passes. That's what I'm saying. Like she said no. Maybe the French Quarter. I don't know. Maybe the French
I
Quarter.
don't know. Dude, it was forever ago, so it may not even exist anymore.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, like when we stayed way back when, yeah, we would get free fast passes. We would get after hours cause we stayed on the thing. That shit doesn't exist. Now you got to pay that on top. And then I remember
Jesus.
they tried to get people that stayed on property to pay for parking as well. Like that shit was fucking crazy. I was like, God damn, bro. That's what I'm saying. They'll like nickel and dime you, dude. Like it's insane. I think everyone should go at least once, but you better fucking have the means right away or whatever. I don't know how anyone's situation is, but um you better like come prepared to open up that wallet.
Jesus Christ. How'd you guys? I know you guys said you had like a gift card for like $2,000. How'd you make out? Like, did you end up having to dip into your own funds, or were you able to cover it with that?
We dipped a little bit, but so we budgeted like a certain amount for the extra shit, but we were really frugal with it. Like we were really frugal about using that funds, and it also helped that her dad got like a 40% discount on some of the merch and stuff like that. So we did save a lot more money that way. Um
Is that because he lives in Florida? Like, do you get a
no,
discount 'cause you live
he
in
works
Florida?
there. No, he works there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he works there. And he saved us a lot of money on parking as well. So he got us in on that. And that's another thing that fucking pissed me off. So like he got us in for free parking, and parking is fucking dude, take a guess. How much parking is?
I mean, Hershey Park is now $35, so I'm gonna guess it's 65.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking something stupid, dude. So parking's something dumb. So like, yeah, so he got us free parking in it. So not only was that like enough, because like to me, cool, I don't gotta spend fucking $60 for parking. But he would get us closer to the park by like saying that one of us was like medically handicapped, dude. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And then there was one day in the park where he just legit parked in the fucking employee parking lot and he made us go with him. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And like this cast member parked like 2 cars down and like she saw us unloading the stroller and all that shit. And obviously, what employee would be unpacking a stroller and a family of fucking 11 pop out of the clown cars? So she was like, you know, you're not supposed to be parking here. This is only for cast members only. And like, I'm just like, fuck, man. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, let's just fucking move, dude. Who fucking cares? And but no, they made it a fucking thing. They're like, yeah, we'll move. And then they tried to like wait until she left. She didn't wait. She didn't leave. She just parked there. So we just walked away. And like the whole day, my day was like ruined. I'm like, fuck, if they fucking tow the car,
Yeah,
if they fucking
dude.
find a
I'd
way
be
home, I'm gonna be
fucking-
so
I'd be
fucking pissed.
I've been so stressed out all fucking day. I'd be
Dude,
snapping at people because
dude,
I'd
I
be
was.
stressed out about my
Yes.
car being towed in a different state.
It took me until like maybe in the afternoon, like maybe like 2 for me to kind of like calm. Yeah, Disney doesn't tow. But that's what I'm saying. Like Heather looked it up and like she's like, they don't tow, they'll like maybe fine you or whatever, or just leave it alone. But whatever. I still was worried, man. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, because
Dude,
we're in
that was-
Florida. We're like
that would
800,
stress me the fuck
we're
out.
900 miles away from any kind of help. Like, like God forbid. And like
Yeah.
we can't afford a fucking a fee or a tow. Like we can't fucking afford that shit. So like, what the fuck? They don't find either. Disney loves their guests. I don't know, man. It would have been the one time. You know what I mean? They treat their staff like shit.
If
But
they
still,
actually-
yeah.
If they actually love their guests, maybe they'd make it more affordable.
Not that much. They don't like them that much. Well, the thing is I told my we've talked about this a lot with my brother-in-law because he's like, why do they do that? Why do they do that? Because people will fucking pay for it. As long as people are paying for their nickel and diming bullshit, they're gonna keep doing it. They're never gonna change it. The moment we stop paying for something, they'll stop. Because look at what happened with the whole YouTube and Disney thing. They lost
Yep.
out on so much money on the YouTube end, and they saw that no one was paying for their stupid ESPN Plus. They fucking reneged on it. They were like, "All right, guys, sorry, you guys can have that back."
Fastest pickup ever.
Oh, some.
I posted that mixer. I don't even think it's been 20 minutes. I had like 20 people say, I can come get it right now.
You gave it away for free?
Yeah, I don't want money for it. I put it out of my house.
I would have sold that shit. You could have got $100 easy for that.
35 minutes. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Just give it out into the world. We don't need $100.
Fuck that.
Sometimes-
$100 is $100. You know what
Yeah,
I
Lauren's
can do with
crazy,
$100?
But you know what? Someone else can benefit from something that they can't afford to buy.
Well, that's great, but that's their problem. We live in capitalist America.
But we're not like that, Kevin. We are good people.
Even Heather says you're nuts. She sells everything. Lauren is crazy. And she yelled, no, take money.
I know that I would give away anything.
No, I'm aware. You give me away.
No, I just put you down.
And have the kids watch.
It's probably cheaper to put me down.
During the procession when she's putting you down, Emma's just like,
They give me money
Dad,
for your body.
believe it.
What?
Some
I
isn't
get
worth it.
money from science for your body.
I don't know. I mean, I'm signed up for my body to go to science, so maybe.
I don't
Yeah.
understand. Why can't I give things away for free?
You do what you want.
Give
Yeah,
you
you
can
can.
give things away for free. It's just like, why give it away for free? Why when you can get money?
Talk about that in your podcast.
We are.
I'm on
We're
the podcast right now.
We're doing it now.
Facebook groups to encourage community and like sharing and like
Mm.
things you don't need.
We tried that. Remember the Care Bears? It didn't work out.
It did. It worked really, really well.
No, I don't know.
So there you
That's
go.
crazy. Yeah, that mixer would have given you guys at least $50, at least. The
Yeah,
the
dude.
the nice thing would be to discount it. The shitty thing would be to do it for like an egregious amount of fucking money. That would be the bad thing. We are too poor for that.
Ugh.
Well, it's just not even. It's just I don't know, man. I just don't like I get it. You know, like for businesses, you want to profit off of stuff, but like there's a point where it's like, all right, dude, chill out.
Yeah.
I did sell a printer that needed service for $225 yesterday. Yay. Nice. What did it need? Probably just needed a new fuser. It's probably all it needed. Was it an HP? If it was an HP, you just legit made a full $25 because HPs are absolute pieces of shit. Because once they break, it costs so much more money to fucking. Oh, an Epson? Oh, you dummy. Yeah, dude, you could have kept that. Epsons are nice. They're inkjets. I think it needed cleaning. Don't they self clean? Isn't there like a self clean feature on the Epsons? I'm pretty positive it self cleans itself. Chelsea just didn't want to deal with it, so she's like, I don't fucking care. $25. She's just like Lauren. Lauren's looked at that mix. She's like, I really don't need it. I'm gonna fucking just give it away.
Dude, you know how many times I've just like I do the same kind of thing. Like we had a Spider-Man bike that like none of the kids used. Like it was barely ever used. I bet the tires like brand new on it, but like the tires were flat and dry rotted because it just sat. And I threw it out to the curb. I could have probably fucking sold it, but like
Yeah.
like I can put shit out here on this curb and it'll be gone in like fucking 5 minutes, dude.
Yeah, you could have sold it for like $10-15 because if it just needs new tires alone are like maybe $5.
It's too much work to do all that because then I gotta like talk to people. I don't want to talk to people, dude. Like yesterday, like maybe it was yesterday, maybe before yesterday, we got a bike for Ollie for Christmas and we bought it used. And Lauren's like, you're gonna have to stop at the bank and get money, and then and here's the address of his house. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to talk to people. Can't we just buy a bike? Like, can't we just get on the internet and buy a bike? I don't want to fucking talk with people. And then I pull up, and he's a fucking Trumper. Like, I was like, I don't want to give this guy money now.
Yeah. Joe ended up buying a can. Yeah, toner is much more. It's a lot cheaper. I agree. Toner is a lot cheaper. But ink, I mean, if you're just doing day-to-day shit, sure, don't get ink. But it's just nicer. It's a nicer machine. That's all. Well, you better enjoy toner because eventually we're all gonna go to ink. Just saying. You know, that's a little inside business for you from a guy who works in the copier company.
Is that because ink is more expensive? That's probably why, right?
Yes. And I think it's just easier to yeah, I don't really know why. I've just been told that the ink's the future, and we're gonna head to ink.
They wanted to have problems, Raw. They want problems because if they have problems, then you have to throw more money at it, and you have
It's
to
a
buy
lot
another
of
one.
problems. It's a lot of problems. There's a lot of problems with the inks, but whatever, dude. Anyway, yeah, there's a reason why I'm not a technician. I'm just the guy who just picks stuff up and puts them down and drives them to their places. Let's move on. So let's I really don't think there's a lot of videos to fucking review. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Heather maybe sent one or two, but there's nothing on TikTok that was sent, which is fine. Whatever, we can do Instagram. Yes, there is. I sent like T.
I sent like 6.
No, T. She only sent T. Hey, you get that Arabic fucking bullshit out of my chat. Get that. Dude, the amount of people I've seen like react to the whole Zoran Mamdani thing, they're like, oh, he's gonna teach Arabic fucking numerals to people. I'm like, that's what we fucking do, dude. Everything's Arabic, you fucking moron. The digits aren't Arabic, you dumb shit. All right. Well, before we do that, though, let me talk to you about on the trip. Trump already forgave him and brought him to the White House. LOL. I know people.
Yeah,
it's
Trump really caved in that, man. That's what bullies do, man. You once your fucking face.
well.
Face
I mean,
face,
what do you expect?
They're like buddy with you.
What do you expect from a guy who bent the knee to Bill Clinton and swallowed the whole thing? You know what I mean? Like, what do you expect?
Yep.
He just really takes a whole load. You know, he can really take a shot in the mouth. That DJT. You know, He could really handle a lot in those big, lovable cheeks of his. Dude, I love that, dude. Such a good
We
thing.
ain't ever gonna see these fucking files, dude.
Oh no, it's all redacted and scrubbed. Every single one of
Yep.
them. They're gonna release it, but they're still cleaning it up. You just wait and see. They're gonna release it because, dude, Trump's
They're
gunning
not gonna
for it.
release it because now they have an open investigation. That was the plan all along. Because now
Yeah,
they
they're gonna
can't,
scrub
they
it.
can't open it.
They're
Yeah.
gonna scrub it. I'm gonna scrub the fuck out of it, dude. Anyway, but dude, on the trip, that whole 18 hours down and 18 hours up, I couldn't have done it without our buddies over at Dubby. Dubby is my buddy. Buddy is my Dubby. Dude, I was cranking at the dubs, dude. I was rocking out that beach and peach freaking flavor, and it kept me going for 4 hours straight. Your wife. So yeah, if you want to be like me and be better with your energy, make sure you go to Dubby. That is dubby.gg. Use our promo code Dad's World. You can save 10% off of every order. They've got so many different flavors for you to pick from. They've got exclusive collaborations with animes such as Chainsaw Man and Solo Leveling. So you can get those exclusive flavors and shaker cups only at Dubby. And they don't mess around with them sugars or artificial flavor, like not the flavorings, but the colors and stuff like that. Our RFK would be so proud about Dubby, so you should be proud about Dubby as well. Again, make sure you guys go to dubby.gg and use our promo code Dad's World. The links are in the chat and in all of our episode descriptions. So please be better and use Dubby. Just do it, man. Speaking of the drive, dude, look at this hat. We went to Buc-ee's a couple times actually.
Yeah,
Got a
I saw
couple.
your pictures of Buc-ee's.
Got a couple of things to say about Buc-ee's, dude. I got a couple fucking notes for Buc-ee's. Here's the biggest one I have for you. Why aren't you here in PA? The closest one is in fucking Virginia, dude. What are you doing?
I was gonna say, aren't they all down south?
Just open up one. Oh, dude, in the Carolina, there were so many in Carolina, dude. So many. That brisket sandwich was fucking phenomenal, dude. Did you walk in? It is legit Walmart. It's crazy. It's so big. And the prices actually weren't that bad. I got like a half-pound bag of jerky for like $13. Not that bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. And I was like, all right, bro. I see you. I'll get some. I got a couple of them. I got the teriyaki, which I'm almost done out of, but I got this Bohemian garlic one, and dude, that thing was gone within the first day. I ate the shit out of that. That shit was so good. But yeah, Buc-ee's was great. Loved it. The bathrooms were immaculate, clean, and the stall doors went almost all the way down. So good.
Oh shit.
Why aren't all fucking stalls like that? Like, what is the point of that giant knee-high door? Like, why do I need to see people's freaking calves? I don't fucking need to see it. The door should just have a lock, and then on the front of the thing, it just says occupied. That's it. Dude, it was so great. Clean, smelled good, so many stalls and freaking PP stations, and oh man, it was fantastic, dude. So good. I'm like, dude, so like the only thing you would see at the bottom of the stall is like legit their shoes. That's it. Just their shoes. It was great. Tall, big
Damn.
doors, man. It's fantastic. Yeah, Heather stopped at another Buc-ee's just to poop.
Yeah, Lauren's the same way. She doesn't poop in public. She won't even poop unless she's at home. And sometimes, like a lot of times, she only poops like once a week, and I'm like, how are you still fucking alive? I poop like multiple times a day.
Well, that's because we're guys, dude. We're fucking
She's
disgusting.
she's like a fucking sloth. She comes down from her tree once a week to take a shit. Like, what the fuck? How are you not backed up?
Can't stop my bowels like that. Yeah. Nah, man, I'm getting there, man. When I always question my farts now. Like I question it, and I'm like, maybe? Is it gonna be a fart or is it gonna come with presents? I don't question it anymore. I just go. Yo, Spry, what's up, bro? You're a puta. Chingado, dude. Chingado. What's up, brother? How are you doing on this lovely Sunday? Ready for that Ravens football game?
Ready for that Cowboys game? It's getting interesting.
Yeah, aren't you guys going against the Eagles, the Eagles?
Yep. It's getting
Oh,
interesting.
man.
Our defense looked a little better last weekend, but we also played the Raiders, so who knows if it actually looked better or not.
Dude, when we were gone in Florida, and like I didn't watch the game because we were at the park that day. Dude, that fucking Ravens game, dude, Lamar only got me like 1 point, dude. Oh my god, threw 2
So
interceptions
good.
and had like 4 sacks. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I don't know. I feel like I have the same conversation about the Ravens this year with like everyone. They're like, oh, how you feel about that team? I'm like, not good. Not good at all. They're like, why not? Lamar's healthy and your defense is looking rounding out. I'm like, yeah, but there's still something wrong. Like they don't play like up to their roster at all. There's something wrong, and you got to start with the head coach, man. And yeah, doesn't make any sense. It's the same roster as last year. Why is it so terrible?
I don't know, man. I'll say that I really like our coach, dude. I'm liking what I'm seeing with our.
Well, yeah, he's a Schottenheimer, dude. He's a Schottenheimer. People forget what Marty Schottenheimer did back in the day when he was a coach. He never won like the bowl or anything like that, but he was still a really good coach.
Watching him in the back in the locker room after the games and him being emotional with the guys and creating relationships, like that's the culture they need. That's the culture Dallas has needed for fucking ever. And I think there's bright things ahead. So I don't think it's going to be this year, but I think there's a bright future ahead if we keep going on this track.
I don't know, man. I need your owner to stop fucking off. That's all I need.
I mean, sure, but like, I mean, I feel like that doesn't need to be said. Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like we all know that.
until we get like a sound thing where he's not messing with the team, I'll throw my hat in the ring for the Cowboys making a deep run in the playoffs or maybe even making a Super Bowl. But until that happens, I just can't do it. I can't. Yeah, yeah. So the day we're at Epcot, they were obvious. That was the Sunday, and they were obviously my father-in-law and my brother-in-law were all wearing their fucking Eagle shit. So like, dude, there were so many fucking Eagles fans down there, dude. So like, at that point, I just turned it into a running joke where I just go like, "Go Birds!" Just yelling out "Go Birds" whenever I saw anybody with an Eagles thing. So that was it the whole day. So that's why she was just replying, "Go Cowboys," because we were just doing it all day. I was just yelling out "Go Birds."
Oh my god.
But the more and more I said "Go Birds," the more unintelligible it was, and people still could understand it.
That's what most of the Eagles fans are unintelligible to begin with.
Dude, that was the point I was making. That's why it was so funny, dude. Everyone fucking knew what I was saying. I'd just go by and I'd see somebody in like a Barkley jersey and I'd go, and people were like, "Man, go dude." Dude, it's so funny, dude.
Well, it sounds like there's
hilarious
drama in that locker room. It sounds like people aren't liking their QB very much. But so I guess we'll see what happens.
What people need to understand about Jalen Hurts, you love him or you hate him, but he will never go out of his way to win. Like he's not aggressive in that way. He's very calculated.
A safe player. He's a safe player.
He's very calculated, and he's going to take what the defense can get him, but he's not going to force the issue. He's just not aggressive in that manner. That's just how he plays. If he's like really pissed off, like if you can get him really pissed off, he'll do it. But you have to get him pissed off, and he's just the type of person he is. He's just a very cool, level-headed kind of a guy. But he is a leader. He gets along well with his teammates and stuff like that. He's a very good face of the franchise. And but yeah, he'll just kind of do what needs the job to be done. And if it can be done, it can be done. If not, it's not. But he's not going to press the issue. That's just who you got.
I will say though, dude, Dak is looking phenomenal this year, man.
He's always looked good, man. Always. He's always been this player, bro.
This year he looks so fucking good.
Yeah, you know why? Because he has 2 really good receivers. He's got CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens.
And
George
the great
Pickens.
thing about that is, like, George Pickens, there was so much drama in Pittsburgh with him. And him
Yeah.
and CD are like the best of friends, and I fucking love it.
Because
you need that.
But that's just who Pickens is. Pickens is a bit of a diva. That's just who he is. If you don't get him the ball, he gets really fucking upset. But this
Isn't
is
wide receivers in general, dude? Like, aren't they all divas?
well, yeah, but like more so than some. But that's why it rubbed wrong in Pittsburgh, because they're a very run first mentality group. So you can't be on a team that's run first and be a receiver and expect 10 catches a game. That's just not
Yeah.
plausible. In Dallas, you've got a QB who can sling it and will. That's always been the problem with Dak, is that it's not necessarily him. It's just, dude, look at your teams before. Yes, you've had CD Lamb, but who was your number 2? And then there were times when you guys didn't have CD Lamb. Who was your number 1 and 2? He really didn't have the receivers to fucking throw it down. Now he's got it. So yeah, you're gonna get numbers like this, but he's always been that guy. Always. When he's healthy, dude, he'll throw 400 easy. Easy.
When Lamb was down, the only receiver he had was Ferguson.
Yeah.
That's what he's got. The other ones are just, they're whatever. They're fine.
But that's
like,
why it was so important that you guys have Pickens, because he has the talent and the physical attributes to be an easy number 1 on another team. So when Lamb went down, he picked up the slack. And like that's just who he can be. And now that he's on a team where a quarterback and a coach can game plan around throwing the ball down the field, he's flourishing.
I need us to keep him. Man.
That's
my worry.
Again,
that's my worry.
This is why I can't go fully behind on saying that the Cowboys will make deep runs every year, because you just don't know what your owner's going to do. We all know that the coach can only do so far in that organization. It's the owner who makes the big decisions on contracts, who resigns, who leaves. He's the one. So I can't. It's not stable. So why I can't make a stable decision on it. So we'll see what happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
I haven't even watched like the last 2 or 3 games. I haven't even turned it on to watch it because I was just so like you are with your team. I was just so fucking over it. Like, this is ridiculous. Why bother spending the time watching this when I can? What was it, last Monday? They had their Monday night game.
You can watch it because you can watch it.
ESPN was back with YouTube, but fuck that. I went and watched Raw because I'm like, I'm not watching this shit. It's gonna be a shit show. And they ended up winning, and they ended up turning it around and doing pretty good. But like, if I would have watched it, it probably would have been the opposite because that's how that shit works.
Yeah. All right, let's watch some Instagrams real quick. We're heading close to the end here. What's this? Is that a dog? I thought that was like a drunk old lady. Or is that a drunk old lady? Oh, I think that is a drunk old lady. Oh, yeah, it is. He's got hands, and it's a drunk old lady, and her hair's on fire. Or is that a child? I'm not. Oh, yeah, it is a kid. Bro, his hair's on fire. I didn't notice. Dude, no one knows that smell? It's the worst smell of all time.
Smell it.
What will happen if I use this hair that is mine
Dude.
and put it in the fire?
Dude, took so long to notice that kid's fucking hair was on fire, dude. That's so fucking funny.
What?
Did you just yell shit?
No, I was laughing.
Wow. Way to go, Kevin.
What a bitch. You stupid bitch. Conniving bitch.
That's hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty fucking funny. That's fucking hilarious, dude. That's so fucking funny.
Shoot out a fucking tire.
Oh, shit. I would have definitely smelled that. Yeah, I know, man. The burning hair smell is so distinct and so like
Yes.
abrupt.
Beauty
Hell yeah,
trend
dude.
called Mar-a-Lago face.
Dude, I
For those
love
of you who
Roy Wood
picture
Jr.,
somebody
man.
pre-Mar-a-Lago face,
One
now
of
you
the
have to
best
guess
specials I've seen
who
this
they
year.
are.
So good.
That's first daughter-in-law and recording artist Laura Trump.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Look at her, dude. Ew.
Jesus. She's really excited.
This is exactly what the fuck I wanted to see.
You over there hating, but that face got her a job on Fox News.
I'm not hating. I love this shit. This rules. I demand to see 8 more of these.
Christy Noel.
This rules, dude.
Amber. You don't see another one? Give Amber the next beautiful woman.
Oh my God. Look at that difference,
Jesus.
dude. How could you think that looks good, bro?
So it's okay to lie.
I don't know, dude. I don't understand it.
She was gorgeous.
And she still is.
Fucking Michael Ian Black. Yeah, it was. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, someone's laying down the law, dude.
Yeah, there's been a lot of yelling this weekend.
Just
The kids have
threaten
been
them.
complete
Just be like,
fucking
hey,
assholes.
you know how I gave away my mixer for free? I can do that with you. Shut up. See how
Do you
fast I
already
gave
put
that
on the
away?
fucking curb?
Yeah. See how quickly and how fucking bothered I was to put that out in the front step? I'll do that with you. All right? Fucking chill.
What? You don't have to post them on the group. Just put them out at the curb.
There you go. Kevin's like, I don't care. That's all.
Whatever.
That fucking solid 4 seconds of Kevin's unfucking changed face after she said that, dude. That's so fucking funny.
Cool. Now I'll get to go play some video games for once in my
Don't run away.
away.
In his mind, it's like, it would be great if they ran away. That'd be so quieter. Fucking great.
I mean, it's already really quiet without the fucking dog, so.
Dude. Fuck yeah. But anyway, Roy Wood Jr. though, watch that special, dude. Dude, it's great. He's fantastic. I love him.
I never even heard of him.
He's had his he did a lot of like Daily Show stuff. That's kind of like where he came from. So he fits really well in this whole political humor thing because he's really good at it and he's really fucking intelligent. But he's, oh my God. Out of all the specials I've seen, I've only seen like I think his and oh my God, the name's fucking slipping out of my mind. Not Soder. Jordan Jensen. Him and her specials were probably like my 2 favorites this year.
Huh.
Got 5 minutes. All right, we'll do one more.
Babe, I'm really not feeling well. I think I'm gonna rest a bit.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, babe. I'll let you be. Oh, babe, I think I got what you got.
No.
Yeah, and honestly, I think it hit me a bit harder than you.
Get out.
Oh, I think I got the chills.
Babe, I'm
That's not true. I've never.
I saw
Something like
something
that
the other
next to
day
you.
that said that this is legit, that men's immune systems are weaker than women's, so like we actually do get hit harder.
No, you can't. But
And
you
I
can't
literally
fucking
said
say
the
it,
word,
dude.
And I said, see?
You can't fucking say it, dude. It doesn't matter. You can't fucking say it. No matter what, you better shut the fuck up with that shit. You can't. Yeah. Because then it all comes down to like, yeah, see, look, with the raised eyebrow, they go, yeah.
They were all really quiet for a minute until we brought that up. Now they want to fucking talk.
Yeah, dude, see? You can't fucking bring that stuff up, dude. What are you doing? What are you doing, dude? This was in the manual. This was in the book when you became a dude and got married, dude.
I say the same thing every time I get sick, and I'm like, you don't understand. You don't have fucking asthma. Do you have asthma? No, you don't. So you don't know what this is like. I can't fucking breathe.
No, I'll just be quiet, and then one day she'll find me, and I'll be like a cat hiding under the couch, dead. And then she'll know, like, oh, I guess it was really bad. I'll be hiding in the wall like an event, just decomposing.
That was a choice. You chose to do that.
Where's Ian at? I don't know where he is. He's been gone for a while, and I'm just in the dryer, dead. Just under the back porch, just fucking dead.
I guess he was sick.
Yeah, I guess it was really bad. Oh well. All right, kids, come out here and look at this. We're gonna bury him now. All right, don't look away. Death is natural.
Don't make them look away. You make them be part of it. Make sure they watch it.
Death is natural. This will be you one day, and it's okay. Yeah. Oh shit. All right. Is there anyone to raid today? When I came on, I didn't see anybody.
Fuck them. They don't raid us back, so fuck that shit.
That's very true.
Fuck them.
Yeah, I don't see anybody on. Yeah. Post Meatloaf. Who the f is that? Who are you?
The fuck is that?
Oh, they're playing Stardew Valley, dude. Ooh, let's go ahead. Well, yeah, we'll rate them. Playing Stardew. Heather loves Stardew Valley. Loves her some Stardew Valley.
I played that a little bit, not too much.
Yeah, if you're not a cozy kind of a game person, Stardew and Animal Crossing is just not for you.
No, I enjoy them. I enjoy it. I've been playing that Shire game that just came out not long ago. I have that too. But I enjoy them. They're fun.
It's such a time suck, dude. It's a great game when you're in like your mid-20s and have no kids. Like it's the best game.
Yes.
Like if you're in your mid to late like 20s, heading into your 30s, you have no kids, got a steady job, you're able to afford getting a game or a computer where you're able to play these kinds of games, dude. And like you can just sit there, get high, drink your coffee, and just spend 6 hours trying to fish.
Yeah. All you've done is fish because you're high as a fucking kite.
Yeah, trying to go into this cave to pull some materials, dude. Dude, Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing is the perfect game for you, dude. And you've got 2 cats.
Or if we get another oh shit, there's a bird trying to get my chickens. Or if we get another pandemic, that's a great time to play those games too.
Yes,
man.
yes.
Heather
Put in the most time on Stardew and Animal Crossing during the pandy. So
yeah.
Well, let's cross our fingers. I mean, the bubonic plague is on its way back, so maybe we'll get another. We'll get another one. I have no
There's
time, but I
very
also read a
large
lot.
bird circling my chickens.
It's probably a hawk, dude.
I mean, they're all locked in. It's not going to get them, but Jesus Christ, it's huge.
Yeah, it's probably a hawk, dude. There's a lot of them out in our area. Hawks. Anyway, all right, so we're gonna go ahead and raid out to this Meatloaf guy. Have a good week, everybody. We'll catch you guys next Sunday. We should do something for our 200. We'll text and see what we want to do. We probably should do something.
We'll forget. We won't do nothing.
Yeah, probably. That's probably the most honest answer you'll get from this.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll probably do nothing. It's 200. Who fucking cares? Like, this podcast is still up and running. Why? Fuck it.
Yeah.
All right, so celebrate my birthday. There you go. Yeah, we'll celebrate your birthday. We'll come out and I don't know. I mean, have a cake.
I'm not going anywhere. Fuck that. I'm not going anywhere. We'll do it right here on the internet.
Yeah, if you're not gonna be here, why do we care, huh? Yeah. Anyway, catch you guys next week. Hopefully, we got some other cool stuff to talk about. If you guys want to join in on the live podcast, it is every Sunday at around 9 a.m. on Twitch TV. That's what I'm saying. LOL on stream.
Yeah.
Okay, here you go. This is what here's a quick preview of what we're gonna do for your birthday. Happy birthday, Chelsea. That's it.
Yep.
That's all you get for my
Happy birthday. You're another year older.
Yeah, you're another year older. It's sad, isn't it? It sucks. All right, babe. I know, just kidding. Yes, I'm getting off now. All right. I gotta go. All right. Catch you guys later. And yeah. Bye.